Kenny for the first pass of the day. And he goes to his backfield man, Mark Van Egan. And he's not quite back to the 30-yard line, so he still has a good 10 yards to go. Stabler, a change of pace. Whoa! Here's Jack Branch. He beat Bobby Bryant. Goes to the outside, and Kraus cuts him down to the 42-yard line. First and 10 from the 41 of Minnesota. Here goes Davis. Clarence Davis is 3rd and 4 for Stabler. And he goes to Van Egan with Davis out in front blocking for him. And he is very close to the first down. Just about at the 30-yard line instead of the veteran Wally Hilgenberg, who was there during the Super Bowl. Van Egan barreling his way to the 25-yard line. Started on their own 30. And here goes Garrett. Inside Bealers. Good block. Flag go as he goes out. There's a flag down on the field inside the 25-yard line. It was not a flag. It is first and 10 now from the 16. Here goes Mark Van Egan to the 10-yard line. So he picked up a quick 6. And remember, an Oakland victory today, and they have won the wild card since New England beat Miami. There goes Davis. Inside the 5 for a first down. It'll be first and goal, Oakland. Bankston now a tight end on the right side with Casper on the left. And the running backs, Van Egan and Davis. It's Van Egan driving down to about the 2-yard line by the time they unpile. So it'll be second and goal from the 2. Matt Bankston now on a wing on the left side. Van Egan goes through. Touchdown. Fumbled, I believe, after the whistle. However, the play was dead. And Mark Van Egan bangs it over, his 7th touchdown rushing of the year. The Oakland Raiders have asserted themselves. 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. And the Oakland Raiders 7, the Minnesota Vikings nothing. White is wide left. And Tucker, a tight end on the wing, outside Voigt to the right. The whistle is blown, and it is recovered by Otis Sistrunk of Oakland. Van Egan and Davis. Bletnikoff is right, Branch left. And there goes Van Egan barreling to the 10. 3rd and 5 from the 11-yard line. Stabler going to left-hand it up. High down in the corner to Branch. All alone. Cliff Branch made it look easy. That's his 5th touchdown pass of the year. Rising on a Brent McClanahan fumble, cash in on a touchdown pass to Branch and lead 14-0. So to Tommy Kramer, 22 going on 40 in this ball game right now. Tommy dumping it off to Foreman and threw it away instead. So Chuck Foreman, hoping to get one on the outside where he had some room, needs 92 yards rushing to get 1,000.
Shears, these cover punts. They're giving up about 10 yards per return.
Abel got it out of there. Colsey on the 45. To the 35, knocked down by Mark Keller. Branch goes left, Bletnikoff right. Second man is Davis. And a flag on the play as Davis gets to the 30-yard line. Sutherland and Beeler really going head-to-head on a little blocking there in the middle of the line. 20 from the 45, and Stabler leading 14-0. Jumps to Van Egan, and Van Egan gets across the 40-yard line. Jeff Wright making the tackle. John Madden very visible. Bud Grant low-key and watching. 3rd and 15 from the 39. Whoops! Stabler slipped. Still gets it out towards Casper, and it's broken up by the middleman, Jeff Seaman. Kramer with McClanahan and Foreman. Fumbles and falls on the ball. It's loose. Picked up by Willie Hall for a touchdown, Oakland. Would you believe that?
Oh, buddy.
Leading the Minnesota Vikings 21-0. Take another look at that loose ball. He lost it right away.
Yes, sir. Hyde got out from under him because he falls on it right there. Good position, and how it squirted up, I have no earthly idea.
Went up like wet soap.
Someone said the ball takes funny bounces, but that's been so many years ago.
Monday, January 2nd. Chuck Foreman to the 35. Fumbled. Picked up and dragged down by Floyd Rice. And Oakland has recovered it again.
And that's just not right.
wing. So the setback is Van Egan. Pulling is Henry Lawrence, and he runs up Lawrence's back across the 20-yard line. Big number 70, Henry Lawrence. He's quite a player, even though there are not too many people familiar with him.
Yes.
Stabler getting away from the rush. Flag on the play, and the pass is caught by Biletnikoff, but let's see. Paul Krause brought him down.
There are a great many of them.
Holding, number 63, offense.
Stabler, no good. It was intended for his wide receiver, Mike Ciani, and Jeff Wright was the closest man to the ball. Almost picked it off. Complete to Sammy White. Neil Colsey brings him down at the 36-yard line. Kramer sets up 2nd and 7 from the 41. And he's going to be swallowed up, and down he goes by John Matusak, the other fellow who is 6'7".
And the other fellow's been much traveled. Started out with Houston, Kansas City, and on to Washington.
Now as they spot the ball, and Kramer, another tough call. Chuck Foreman to the 40, to the 45, and he has just about made the first down. So Kramer knows one thing: in trouble, go to Foreman. Rush by Rowe, but Kramer chased by Matusak. Just did get across the 45-yard line. Jack Tatum came up, and he just got by him. Kramer looking deep. Now looks to Foreman, but before he can, Dave Rose swallows him up. White in the slot left, inside Ahmad Rashad. Foreman in motion right. Quick out to Foreman, and he hit and got away at the last minute. It was Skip Thomas who came up to hit him, and the ball got loose, as you saw.
It was extremely high. Anything over 4 is high.
2nd and 7. And Van Egan just bullying his way across the 20 and carrying people with him. Fred McNeil. Down at the bottom is Jeff Seaman. Lead over Detroit. 3rd and 1. And Rick fumble. Picked up by Nate Wright. To the 20, 15, 10, 5. He goes in for a touchdown.
All right.
Turnabout is fair play.
I'll say, how do you like that when it happens to you? So easy for the Raiders on those first 3 touchdowns. Minnesota, everything happened to them. Now it goes back the other way. Good bounce to field that time. He decided to go ahead and pick it up instead of fall on it. They're going to blocking out in front of him, too. Escorted in.
Minnesota trying to get back in the ball game, but Oakland still leading 21-7. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Well, Foreman just did get to the line of scrimmage. Play action fake. Sammy White make Rashad wide left. Foreman on a good play action fake, and now Kramer high off the hands of Rashad, picked off by Jack Tatum, and he is knocked down by Brent McClanahan. Another turnover. He's gone well over the 1100 mark. 2nd and 7, and Stabler setting up. He's got Cliff Branch, and Krause finally gets him. So Cliff Branch gets the ball inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Oakland. They're leading 21-7. And there goes Banasak as he gets across the 40-yard line. Pete Banasak, who scored 2 touchdowns against Minnesota in Super Bowl 11.
It came down, and poor old Hank Span.
Eller almost took his head off. Carl Eller sacking Stabler for the 2nd time. So the big guy now has 13 sacks this year, with young Tommy Kramer at the wheel. He got rid of it. A great pass to Ahmad Rashad. Pat Toomey was right on his back, and he just did get it away, and then Monty Johnson hit him. Side. White to the left, and Bob Grimm to the right. Kramer to Robert Miller, and he's at the 40. Flag on the play as he crosses the 45.
Robert Miller, you haven't heard a lot of.
1st and 10 from the 47, and Kramer looking and dumping, gets his tight end Voigt, who's bumped out of bounds by Skip Thomas. And that should be enough for the first down, and it stops the clock with 1:21. White inside Grimm and a slot right. Kramer gets it to Robert Miller, and he gets a first down as he gets out at the 30-yard line.
Ooh, I like the arm on that boy.
Right, Grimm left. Kramer got Foreman inside the 25. So Chuck Foreman needed about 2 more yards at least to get a first down of Oakland. So Kramer trying to keep it alive. White in a slot right inside Bob Grimm. Miller and Foreman, the running back. Kramer got away as he throws in the end zone. No good. Broken up by Willie Brown. Intended for Sammy White. Broken up, a one-handed slap at the last minute to bring it down by Lester Hayes. And we ought to took him. Number 37, Lester Hayes, is the rookie who took the heat last week. Watch him knock it down. He was the boy beaten by Harold Jackson. He's going to throw it, and it is just off the fingertips of Sammy White. Look at the delight on Lester Hayes as he comes off. He's a player.
You got me last week, but you haven't got me yet today.
So Oakland goes into the clubhouse leading 21-7 at halftime. It'll be interesting to see the adjustments and just what Bud Grant does. He tries to come from behind in the second half. Somehow he got away from Willie Hall and John Matusak, but he couldn't get away from Otis Sistrunk. Bootleg, but they're there, and a flag on the play, and a fumble finally picked up by big Mike McCoy out of Notre Dame, but a flag and a whistle. First and 10 from the 32. To Cliff Branch. Touchdown. He beat Jeff Wright. Second touchdown for Cliff Branch.
The receivers to do it. He's got an offensive line that afford him the protection to do it. If you don't get a rush on this guy, you are dead. Look at the concentration and the leaping ability. That Cliff Branch is something. They do.
8-7 in favor of Oakland. So Minnesota, Sammy Johnson and Robert Miller are the backs. Pat Toomey was the one who put the slug on him out of Vanderbilt. He's only 6'6", 245. That's it well just to hold on to the ball. Neil Colsey at the 21. Fumble. And Minnesota evidently recovered. Yes, they did. 42. Miller and Johnson, the running back. Kramer. And a struggle picked off by Skip Thomas, and he steps out of bounds. The pass was intended for Bob Tucker. In 2nd and 8 from the 29. Van Egan. Boy, they were going after the ball. Clarence Davis. Clarence Davis. Good block by Van Egan. Oh, they told us before the game that you should watch how these backs block for each other. And Bud Grant has to like that. First round draft choice in 75. Here comes Van Egan. He has Beeler out in front.
He knew where the first down marker was, didn't he?
We'll see what the snake comes up with. Banasak. And he picked up the first down.
Banasak comes in the ball game, you know he's going to carry the ball, and he does it year after year, and he comes up with a big play.
Branch in a slot right inside Biletnikoff, and it's Banasak. He just followed Clarence Davis as if Davis said, right this way.
Yes, sir.
Right, back of Stabler. First and 10 from the 26. And that time, Banasak is wrapped up immediately. He was born in Minnesota. 2nd and 12. sack hit by Studwell. And so Scott Studwell getting a lot of experience in Jeff Seaman's spot, and there was a flag on the play.
Offsides, number 81, defense.
So getting ready for the Lions next week.
There goes Van Egan. Got to the 20-yard line. So a 3rd and 3 for Stabler from the 19. And it's Van Egan. And he just runs over people. And he's finally brought down by Tom Hannon.
Big blocks there by Henry Lawrence. And let's take a look at it. Lead block in there. Who was that? 46. Bankston.
And Van Egan now 27 carries for 104 yards. Van Egan inside the 5. Stabler. All alone is Carl Garrett to make it, and then Matt Blair on top of him. And it's a rout, boys. It is 34-7.
He has a way, though, when he decides to throw the football, which is what he does best, of course. He can put the hurts on you. Carl Garrett all by himself out there before Matt Blair. A little bit too late. He's in the end zone already.
Well, so we have 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the ball game, and it is all Oakland in capital letters. Inside Biletnikoff. Here goes Wapinski. And down he goes. McCluskey fumbles. And White looked like he handed the ball off. I think they will call somewhat like a forward handoff against James White. 19. And Kramer back in there. To Robert Miller. And he goes out of bounds inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. Off the hands of Craig. And then Craig tackles Skip Thomas to make sure he couldn't catch it. Thomas saying, well, now isn't that enough? And really, the Vikings have not been heard from since. All right. Heard from that time. Touchdown to Sammy White. Sammy White, 8th touchdown pass of the year.
Sammy has had an outstanding season as he did last year. He's caught a pass, at least one pass in every game this year. There you see Tommy Kramer with a play-action fake there, drilling it in, and something good's come out of it. Maybe it built his confidence a little bit for next week.
As they take them apart 35-13, a great part of the Oakland victory because of Minnesota's fumbleitis.
You got it.
So this has been Scully for Alex Hawkins, and there's the final, 35-13 Oakland over Minnesota.